Hi, fellow Canadians. You must have heard about Canada Emergency Response Benefit by now, the CERB. So, are you eligible to receive this $2,000 per month benefit? And with the application starting on April 6th, what do you need to do right now to prepare for this? Stay tuned to find out. Hi, my name is Enoch Xu, partner at Xu Ext CPA LLP. We are a full-service accounting firm located in Richmond Hill, Ontario. So today, I want to talk to you about CERB from the perspective of a CPA. Just a quick recap, CERB is available from March 15th to October 3rd, 2020. The benefit is $2,000 per month or maximum 4 months, so $8,000 in total. And it is to help workers who are negatively impacted by COVID-19. In terms of eligibility, there are basically three major criteria that you must meet. Number one, you are at least 15 years old and reside in Canada. Notice that you do not have to be a Canadian citizen or PR. So this means temporary foreign workers and international students may become eligible. Number two, you have earned income of at least $5,000 in 2019 or in the 12-month period prior to your date of application. We'll talk about this later in detail. And number three is you've stopped working and lost your source of income due to COVID-19. Okay? You do not need to be laid off, but you need to stop working. So if you continue to work and still receive income, you're not eligible for the benefit. So notice the reason to stop is COVID-19, which includes obviously being laid off and also being sick, being in self-quarantine, and taking care of those who are sick, and taking care of our children because of school and daycare closures. Okay, and there are more scenarios. I'm going to put a link down below that are linked to the official website. Be sure to check it out, because due to the length of this video, I cannot go into too much depth. Be sure to check it out. In summary, there are basically three things for eligibility. Number one, 15 years old. Number two, $5,000 of earned income. And number three, stop working due to COVID-19. Okay, in terms of timeline, March 15th is a very important date for those of you who are being laid off. So if you became eligible for EI benefit prior to March 15th, your claim will be processed under the existing EI benefits rules. And if you become eligible for EI benefit on March 15th or onwards, your claim will be automatically processed through the CERB, which means it doesn't matter how much you made. It doesn't matter the percentage of EI benefits, you will receive the $2,000 per month fixed amount for 4 months. Okay, now back to the $5,000 income requirement. The income can come from a combination of three sources, being employment, self-employment, or maternity and parental EI benefits. So in terms of 2019 income, for EI, you're going to receive T4E, employment, you receive T4, self-employed, you receive T4A. But the T4A box has to be specific to self-employment income. And the income you earn does not have to be earned in Canada, but you must reside in Canada. So if you have filed your 2019 income tax return, good for you. The CRA would not have, then the CRA wouldn't have any issue with the income criteria. If you haven't, then based on what we know about the CRA's information so far, they could check your T4 and T4A slips against the system on file, which are filed, by our employer. This is our guess, because we know CRA have those numbers. We know CRA employers are required to file T4 and T4A slips to CRA, so they could have checked. But it could be time consuming. They need staff, so it would definitely slow down the process if you did not file a tax return for 2019. If you did, then the system would have an OA, notice of assessment. It would be a much faster process. If you do not have over $5,000 earned income in 2019 calendar year, but you have earned over $5,000 in the 12 months prior to application, then make sure you save all your pay stubs issued to you this year, so that when asked to provide it, you have it ready with you. And better yet, if your employer can give you a statement saying what's your year-to-date official earnings are, and that would be even great. That'd be even better. I need to be very serious with those who do not have earned income over $5,000 and think you can game the system by falsifying income. Okay, do not do it. the consequence is very severe. This is a massive relief program that is going to put our country in the red for years to come. They are going to be very vigilant to ensure that this program is carried out properly. Okay, and if people abuse this honor system, they will be punished. From what we understand, at the time of application, you basically self-declare that you meet the eligibility criteria, okay? And you are going to receive the funds. But later on, there will be a verification process, there will be enforcements to make sure that this benefit is given out properly to the right people. Okay, now let's talk about what you need to do right now to make sure you can receive the benefits when the application opens, okay, as soon as possible. Number one, this is absolute must, is to make sure you have registered and set up your CRA My Account login, okay? This is absolute must. I'm going to put a link down below, so you link you directly to CRA website, or just search CRA My Account and then register for it. And number two, also absolute must, is to make sure you have filed a 2018 income tax return, okay? You actually need it when you set up CRA login. So without your 2018 tax return, you cannot verify your identity. The CRA will ask certain line items from prior tax returns, let's say line 150 or line 135. So you must have your 2018 tax return with you. Number three is highly recommended is to file a 2019 personal tax return. Okay, I understand the deadline has been delayed to June 1st, but for the purpose of applying CERB, you should file them right now. Okay, so this makes sure that the process is smooth, that the CRA do not have to manually check your income to make sure you have over $5,000 earned income in 2019. Okay, now a little bit of advertisement. Our firm is working remotely to help hundreds of clients with their tax filings. If you need a CPA to assist you with your 2019 or prior taxes, please contact us. Myself, my business partner James, and our staff are extremely happy to help you. And the whole process will be electronic and remote. We try our absolute best to keep you and our staff safe. Well, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for future videos for questions that are answered by accountants. Well, take care and stay safe. Number